There is a rhythm to factory work. Same machines, same motions, same noise, day after day. You learn the beat, and after a while, you don't even have to think about it. Your hands and your feet know exactly what to do. You just move along with the rhythm. After my wife died, that rhythm was all I could think about, was the only thing I had left. It wasn't much, but it was honest work. I figured that if I kept my head down, did the work, and brought food to the table, then maybe the world would just leave us alone. All I needed was the certainty that at the end of the day, I could walk through that front door knowing that my little girl was waiting at home for me, Luna. Knowing that for a few hours at least, everything was going to be all right. That was my peace until last night. Because now I know there is a company out there doing some really shady business behind closed doors, running some freaky medical trials involving school kids. Now, I'm not smart enough to figure out what any of that is about, but kids have gone missing. And then they came to my home. They bring war to my doorstep. And they put their hands on my daughter. They crossed the line. So I'm done keeping my head down, pretending this is someone else's fight. No more holding back. You wanted to bring this into my home? Fine. I'll bring it to yours. And I promise you, I know how to work a rhythm.
The city wakes up wet under skies that never clear. Four souls moving through the dark that nobody else can hear. A kid who sees too much, running rooftops in the rain. A woman holding up the light for those who carry all the pain. A man who keeps the line moving. One more day, one more mile. And one who walks the razor's edge and makes it look worthwhile. The city breathes and moves and lies and swallows what it finds. But four of them are wide awake and they won't leave it behind.
So we left ourselves in all kinds of places. I'm anxious to go to the school. It's morning. Aurora and Tyler, that was your game plan to go visit Principal Hargrove. But before we do that, I think I want to cut to Ezekiel in the safe house with his daughter. So Ezekiel, what are we seeing?
I think everyone kind of left us in the safe house. I'm sitting beside my daughter, who's essentially just passed out, sleeping comfortably. I'm stroking her hair gently. Clearly, my my face is holding back mixed emotions. Violence is not a thing that springs naturally in me, but something changed. This was way too much. I think at one point, is this night? This is night, right? This is somewhere.
It can be either night or the next morning. It's up to you.
It's going to be the next morning.
Mhm.
I did not sleep. The sun is rising. the day is basically lighting up. The sky is being lit up. Is there sky? Is there sorry? Is there sun in the city of
There
mist?
is. There
Or are we in
is.
perpetual? Okay. So yeah, the sunlight is coming through the window sideways, and I'm sitting there. I did not sleep at all. I think I'm just anxious. So at one point, I'm gonna stand up and I'm pacing around back and forth, looking nervously at my smartphone, at my phone, looking for messages, anything that my friends may have come up with. Maybe they have a plan. Maybe they need me for something because I know I have shift this morning. I should go to the factory, do the work. But that's not good enough for me right now.
What I think, Ezekiel, is when you look at the bed, I think Luna is buried in the softest mattress she slept on in a very long while, and just soft sheets and a luxurious comforter, a clean pillowcase, and she kind of rolls over and absently reaches for you when you're not there, but her eyes are still closed, but you can tell she's waking up.
The moment I sense movement, I spring back and sit down and I reach for her hand if I can.
And you can see her opening her eyes, and she's taking in, because for her, she's gone from her couch to here,
Yeah.
right? So she's just, oh, where are we, Dad?
Oh, hey, hey. Good morning. How are you feeling?
I'm tired, but I feel like I slept good.
Yeah, that's good. Good. I didn't want to wake you. We had to move from our house in a hurry. There's been a bit of an accident, so we're not gonna go home for a bit.
Is everybody okay?
Oh yeah, it's gonna be okay. It's gonna be everything's okay. Everything's gonna be okay.
Is this a hotel?
It's a friend's place. They're letting us crash here as there's gonna be some repairs at home.
Oh,
So you're gonna stay here with them, and it's gonna be okay.
um, Dad, is your friend rich?
Let's say it's a friend of a friend. My friends are not rich, but don't worry. It's we are amongst friends. If that's your concern, you're not gonna be going to school today.
Smile. And she kind of nuzzles into the mattress a little bit. She goes, will they bring up breakfast? I'm kind of hungry.
Oh, yeah. I'll go ask. You want anything special? They might have the good stuff around here.
I would love some French toast.
Good plan. Just sit tight. Just might take a bit. Just relax. I'll check it out. All right. Just I'll be back. And I stand up. Go to the door and see if I can open it and if there's
can?
someone there. Okay.
Yeah, it's unlocked. You thought Bruiser was big from the other side of the room, but he takes up the door frame. And either he's been facing the door this whole time or heard you coming. And he's a good head taller than you. He just kind of looks down, doesn't say a word to you.
Hey, man. So, what? Is there a way to get breakfast around here? What's the deal?
Miss Vex says you stay in.
Yeah, sure, but so get a kid here. Help me out.
What do you want?
What did she say?
French toast.
French toast.
You're a terrible father.
Worst dad. I was just more concerned about everything else. I actually ask, What did you say you wanted?
Dad, French toast.
Okay, yeah, French toast, man. You got some?
Strawberry syrup.
It's strawberry syrup, please.
And for your daughter?
That's for my daughter.
What are you having?
Some coffee. You got coffee?
Coffee, French toast for 2. And he just kind of just takes the door, and whether you're holding the door or blocking the door, none of that matters because he's just closing it. And instinctually, you know that you need to be on the inside of that door.
Yeah.
And that time you hear a latching.
Oh, shit. Is there a way to get out?
We'll find out this.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
No, I'm staying in. I kind of like stumble back away from the door.
Where do we find Mistress Vex this morning?
Mistress Vex is it's morning. We're at Richard's apartment. Since I asked a favor, it was time to have an evening together. And I think assembling, being much more casual than usual, but still dressed to the nines. Very elegant, but not as provocative as usual, we'll say. But putting on my shoes and adjusting earrings, making sure everything's all in place.
Yeah, and as you would have expected, he's already left. But as you go down the steps in the townhome where he lives and where you're staying, he's got breakfast there. Has a cover over it to make sure it stays warm. Little handwritten card in front of the plate.
I'll pick up the card and I assume it's not very long.
No, I think it says, I can tell I forgot to stretch first.
And that makes me giggle a little chuckle. I'm gonna take some dark lipstick out of my bag, put it on pretty heavy, kiss the back side of the card, and leave it where it is. I think I'll grab a piece of toast and eat that on my way out.
Yeah, and there's no doubt your car's waiting for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm sure your driver was there the whole night waiting. So, as you hop in to the back seat, where are we going to tell our driver to go? And if you want some time to think about it, I can give you that too.
I think I want a cat nap, but I'm also going to text Aurora to see if she still needs me to be bad cop today.
Excellent. Yeah, and let's cut to Aurora and Tyler actually in Hargrove's office. He's not there yet, so you're kind of waiting for him to show up, and you get the ding, Aurora, on your phone. Can't hear you though.
Let's try that again. The answer back on the text message you get from Aurora is, can't tell yet. Let's see how this conversation with the principal goes.
Little black heart in return.
All right, Tyler, I need you to do me a favor and not talk.
I sure, yeah, fine, cool, yeah, totally. I can not talk. I'm good at not talking.
Perfect.
Like, people have been very, very often they compliment me on my inability. I can be terse, just sort of like a quiet presence at your side. I'll nod. Can I nod?
You can nod.
Okay. Hold on. Maybe we should role play. So you say, like, you just said something, right? Okay. And it, like, I'm gonna just give him one of these.
That's probably the best we're gonna get. All right.
Is that too much? Not enough?
It's your best.
Principal Hargrove comes in through the door lightly. He's got a cheap blue tie, an unironed white button-down shirt. He's carrying a large number one dad coffee mug, gray hair, J. Jamison mustache, and he's just kind of blowing on the top of it, and doesn't really say hi or anything, just kind of works his way around and spills a little coffee, and I'm just, shit. Sets the mug down and goes, hi, Tyler. And Miss Pena, I assume this is about him, and he kind of works his way into the chair.
It's good to see you. Actually, for once, it's not bad news with this one. I just wanted to let you know that I'm going to be here today. The nurse was nice enough to let me use her office so I could do a little outreach with some of the students that I have some business with.
Okay. Do you have a list? Is this something where I got to pull them out of class? Usually you call ahead.
Right. This one was a little last minute. You know how it is with the bureaucracy of this stuff. I didn't find out until late last night. And here's the thing. Tyler here needs some community service hours. So I can use him to help me ferry the kids into the office.
Sure. And you already talked to Nurse Odom, and that's all straightened out?
Yep, all clear.
He is trying to be smooth. We've learned his inability to even hold a cup of coffee shows how good at this he is. And he's kind of taken a folder as he's talking to you and kind of put it into the bottom drawer of his desk as he arranges some other things. No, that's fine, Miss Penny. If you need something, just let me know. Yeah, and just, a phone call next time would be nice.
Absolutely. I appreciate your understanding.
And he goes to intercom. Sarah, yeah, bring in my 8:30.
We'll get out of your hair.
Where to?
I think we're walking down the hallway towards the nurse's office.
And let's cut right there. Doors open, of course. Nurse Odom is there. Just always seems pleasant. Always seems to just have that beautiful round happiness on her face. Oh, Tyler, that shot didn't give you a reaction, did it? Can't hear you. Okay, we'll come back to you. You give her a knowing nod. And she's pointing at you. Pena?
Yes, it's good to see you a bit.
Aurora Pena.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh,
it's been a minute, but
I'm sorry. There's just so much.
Oh, absolutely. You see these kids' faces. I'm sure that it's a blur. Listen, I get it. So Principal Hargrove, I was just in his office. I need to be doing some outreach with the students, and I need a private space to be able to talk to them about some of the business that I have with them or their families. And he said that your office would be the perfect place to do so.
Did he say where I should go?
He said that there was a conference room. It's got a glass wall on the outside, so it's not exactly private enough for what I need to discuss.
I swear, Gerald, and she starts picking up some stuff and putting it into this like NPR like pledge bag that she has, and doesn't tell me anything, and just just decides that I'm not important, and just starts putting stuff in there. And I'll go to the lounge. Someone shows up, but they're not feeling well. Just send them to the teacher's lounge.
Absolutely. Will
God
do.
damn it, Gerald. And
Bosses, am I right?
she leaves. You guys have the nurse's office to yourself.
Tyler, you're doing really great at this mute act. You can knock it off.
Even vanishes for us.
No, he's a magician.
Oh, that's funny. So what are we going to do unsupervised?
I mean, the first thing is definitely going to be looking into that mini fridge, the little medical fridge for the blood samples.
Excellent. Let's bring Tyler back in real quick. All right. Tyler, we can see you. Can we hear you?
Maybe.
We can.
You see how good I am? See, all you got to do is just give me direction, and like I'll make it happen.
You went to the other side and back real quick.
I improvised a little bit. I had a couple of, what are you gonna do's in there. I think I did finger guns at one point.
You honestly did okay.
Right.
Did that hurt? You need a Band-Aid? They got both kinds.
Is there one big enough for your mouth?
Whoa.
You wound me. You just keep on wounding me.
Listen, where is this fridge that had your blood sample? We need to take care of that.
I'm going to subtly direct toward the little mini fridge underneath the counter. You'll find it's over there. And I'm going to go over and I'm going to open it up because I'm a gentleman like that.
And I'm imagining unsupervised, the two of you are going to probably poke around even more than just the fridge. And I think the way we'll do this is we'll find out who's gonna lead this investigation, because I think we need to do an investigate here. And I'd like to get an idea of who's going to lead this action. And then what we'll do is then have the other person change the game to figure out how they're going to help. So who wants to change the game? Who wants to investigate?
I think from the fiction, Miss Pena is probably the better investigator of the two of us.
Perfect.
Fair.
So looking at your tags, Tyler, is there things that you think you could do that could potentially help in her investigation?
Off the top of my head, maybe something is pinging the emotional infrared here.
I'm good with
There
that.
there might be some residual shame, some residual secrets that might come through the emotional radio. Even more depending on how it comes up, might something really bad happened here. Might be
That actually won't apply here.
okay, cool.
Yeah,
All
so let's do with the with power, one power, and let's do a change the game.
Sure. Oh, I guess I have to actually ping that for that to work. There we go. Let's try that instead.
All right.
Hey.
Very, very nice. All right. You got one juice. You can create a story tag, which potentially then Aurora could use in her investigate. You could burn a power tag or a story tag. There's none out there that are hurting you right now. And you guys don't have any really statuses. So what do you think is a good story tag that kind of influences, helps Aurora and fits what you're doing to help?
A one story tag might be Miss Odom's fastidious record keeping, right? Like her files are always in perfect order and exactly where you might expect. So maybe, you know, is fastidiousness, like Miss Odom's fastidiousness, an okay power tag or scene tag here?
I added a scene tag called Odom is organized.
Odom's
How do you feel
organized.
about that?
I love it.
Beautiful. I got the little Stanley alliteration in there. We should be good. So now, Aurora, you should be able to either left or right click on it to make that green after you choose your investigate. And let's talk about some of your tags as well.
Okay. I think follow the light
Yep.
is a good one. From the crew tags, I think put the pieces together.
You can definitely use that. Now, keep in mind, using the crew tag is going to use it for this session. It's going to burn that tag when you use it. I'm not saying don't, but I just don't want you to do it and then not realize that that's going to use it up until you restore that.
Friends, do we think this is a good use of that one?
I'm into it.
You got some nods. So, yeah.
Okay. Let's see. Driven.
Love it.
Either that or, well, yeah. Driven. Let's see.
And
You
one
kind
thing
of
to think-
alluded it's not bad news, so I don't think I see the danger ahead would apply.
yeah, there's no danger here. So, yeah, we're not going to use that.
Okay.
Just thinking, you know, and one way to think about this too is, you know, we're applying tags based on the fiction, right? So maybe take a step back here before we finish out our tags. What is Aurora doing? So when Tyler opens the door for you, you see like 4 vials. One of them has got Tyler's name on it. So no trouble grabbing that one. What else do you think you're doing, Aurora? And make sure we're going to take advantage of Odom is organized.
Yeah, I mean, definitely looking for any student files.
Okay.
Specifically, Victor Chang's is a great one. Also, any looking for any paperwork that is coming from the organization,
Okay.
Lobogenetics.
All right, let's do it. And did you click the Odom is organized? Did that work for you? Under you have a scene tag window. It should show up on the scene tag.
Oh, there we go. It was underneath my character sheet.
Gotcha.
Okay. So
And depending whether you left or right click, you want it to be green.
want it to be green. Okay, I think that's right. Investigate. Does that look right?
It does. It looks perfect. This is what Power 4.
Awesome.
This could be the end.
For
of
some
it.
reason, it's yellow for me when they're positive.
Oh, that's fine. Yeah, it might be. It was memory. All right, I accepted all. You should be able to roll.
Ooh.
Okay, so we got some clues in there. We got a ton of holy crap. Wow. Okay. Questions. What is our first question as we poke around? And one thing that I'm learning in this system is don't be afraid to say, hey, Craig, what is a question that I might ask? Or, you know, I can help with that. But if you've got some straight up questions, you can blindside me too.
What does she have on Victor Chang?
Excellent. Excellent. Let's go ahead and put that in as one of your clues. So your pull out file cabinets, you go to the C's and you see a folder with his name on it. And you pull it out and it's empty. And you grab the one right before it, Sarah Chapman, open that up and it's got on the, you know, it's got a record of her attendance, the time she's come to the nurse's office, paperwork on her on getting her vaccines and everything. And you realize like, that's weird that it's empty. So the answer is going to be someone took his file.
Wonder if that's the file in Hargrove's office.
You've got, what, 3 more clues?
Three
Good
more.
Lord. Do you want me to give you one? I've got another one that's sitting right there.
Yeah, if you have one,
I do. It's the file right behind it. So what's the second file will be the question. And the answer is something that I don't think we have known yet. And that is the name Veronica Chang. And that folder, you pull it out, and it is also empty. And a quick acknowledgement to Tyler about, you know, who's Veronica Chang? Twin sister.
Twins, yeah. Fraternal, not identical. But yeah.
So you do pay attention in science class.
I mean, you know, when I'm there, I pay attention to everything, Miss Pena. Like, it's like a steel trap. It's just the steel trap's got to be laid down and like set. Sometimes a little bait, otherwise it doesn't catch much.
Even the city of Mist has twins on VHS.
That's right.
What are other questions you think you could get an answer for here in Miss Odom's office? And also keep in mind, we can bank these, right? And we can then, you can ask questions later if you think I would have figured that out in Odom's office. So don't be afraid to bank 2 clues either. They're very valuable. So I'm also learning playing this that banking clues is a good idea. Unless there's something burning. So the big thing we've learned is someone's taken his file and he has a twin sister and her file is also gone.
Yes. I think I'm going to bank the other 2 clues unless anybody else has a suggestion for a question that we need right now. Okay. Bank.
Nothing I think that we can feasibly figure out here.
Yeah.
We're going to have a really, really cool in retrospect moment where like the camera shifted and like we just happened to catch. So if you really, really were watching,
100%.
blows the whole thing open.
And another, I was looking when I was getting ready for tonight, I was going, we also have grossly underused flashback. Don't forget that is also a move that you have on your move sheet that everybody has access to once per session. Again, don't have to use it, but it's one of those things that, I mean, sometimes even when I'm playing Blades in the Dark, I forget it. So just keep that in mind as a move as well. So we see Aurora and Tyler kind of poking around Odom's office, getting a little bit closer and learning a little bit more about the Chang twins. We cut to a tray over Luna's lap on this bed with 5 beautiful pieces of French toast, strawberry syrup, freshly squeezed orange juice because we can see the pulp kind of like settling towards the top. And I'm not saying, Ezekiel, last night was worth this, but oh boy, your daughter is so happy right now. Dad, these are the best French toast I've ever had. It's not even shaped like regular bread. It's like funny shaped, like it's oval, and you got to have some, Dad. You got to have some of yours.
Hey, it's fine. Just that's all yours. Joy. Listen, I gotta go to work. So you're gonna stay here?
Well, what, by myself?
No, I'm pretty sure they're gonna bring someone.
On cue, Bruiser does not knock. The door opens, and Mistress Vex promised that somebody close to Luna's age was going to spend some time with her, but I've got to defer to Mistress Vex here. So, Mistress Vex, as the door opens, who does Bruiser let in?
Late teens, blonde, very lovely, bubbly personality. Hi, I'm Carly. I'm so glad to meet you. I think we can have a lot of fun today. And she's got a backpack, and the first thing she pulls out is like nail polish and some magazine, like, and she is just bubbly and ecstatic and just happy to be there.
No, Dad, go to work. Go to work. We're good. We're good.
Yeah, there's a moment of like when I see the stuff that she's bringing out, yeah, of course. Don't have too much fun now, okay?
No, we're fine. We're fine, Dad. I got my phone, and she shows you her phone.
Yeah, okay. Call me if anything happens. I'll see you later, okay?
Dad.
We're gonna be just fine. It's gonna be great.
Sure, okay. Backstep towards the door, hoping that Luna doesn't get any, interest in things that are very costly and expensive.
I think it's the door. As you close the door, you can hear. You can hear. I typed her name and I forgot. You hear Harley go, "Fashion show," as the door closes. Instinctually, Bruiser knows to let you go. As you kind of step away, Ezekiel, he goes, "Car's out front. Just tell him where you want to go."
Sure. Thanks a lot, man. And walk down the hallway. And go to the car. Just, yeah.
And at first you think it is Mistress Vex's car, but then you quickly figure out that apparently just Mistress Vex has a fleet, because it's not, but it looks just like it. It's another black, long Cadillac. And a woman driver, she's got the chauffeur's hat, and she goes, "I'm yours today. Where are we going?"
Can we come back to that?
Of course. Let's cut to Mistress Vex.
I think waking up from my cat nap wasn't very long. Mainly just showered in my own shower and doing check-ins on everyone via phone, sending some texts. I also want to look up the hours for is it the Red Lantern, Golden Lantern?
Yep, Red Lantern noodles. Yep. They are open. They open for lunch at 10. I think your cat nap took you right to about 10 o'clock. I am going to bring in a mechanic from another game because I have to do this right now. Because we are now, I think for the first time, in Mistress Vex's home. And I am going to pull from Car from Brindlewood, and I'm going to I want to paint the scene question with the other three players. So, Aurora, as we are watching Mistress Vex get up from her cat nap, takes a shower, takes care of business, throws a laptop open, pulls out her phone just to make sure everything is organized. Paint the scene for me. What do we notice in her penthouse apartment that makes it very clear that at her core, she probably couldn't be happier?
That she couldn't be happier?
Could not be happier.
Not be happier.
So as we look around and see this whole scene, what is an indication to us that this is her place, and where she has worked to be, the place she has now put herself, not only in this penthouse apartment, but just her position and what she's in charge of? What do we see that makes it very clear she couldn't be happier?
You might assume that this penthouse apartment would be modern luxury, sort of a feel, kind of that minimalist, sharp edges, stainless steel, dark leather. But instead, there is a cozy maximalist sort of feel here. This is her space. This is Vex's domain, and whatever things that she finds, likes, thinks are pretty to look at and to have are displayed prominently all around the space.
Tyler, what do we notice in this routine or in this penthouse apartment that reminds us where Mistress Vex came from?
Okay. So cozy maximalist, we're kind of getting the pan through the cozy like blanket over the back of the chair and everything. We pan over to the kitchenette, and like in the same way you would expect, it's all untouched china, and it's all there's a box of like Lucky Charms on the on like the counter, like on the countertop, that is underneath like the precision engineered German microwave. Like and right next to it is like a very cozy looking like stoneware bowl, like chipped with like the little yellow daisies all around the outside rim, right next to it, waiting for the bowl of cereal. Never forget your roots.
All right. Last but not least, for you, Ezekiel, as we're seeing this whole scene and watching everything play out, how can we tell that the only other person that has ever been in this apartment is the police chief?
Okay. So the moment she leaves the bed and her feet swing down to the floor to stand up, we get a close-up of the fluffiest, most cozy-looking slippers, bunny-themed, with little tongue coming out. It is just super cute, right? But behind these things, behind the slippers, there's something under the bed, probably forgotten, rolled under, and gun holster, no gun, just the holster. But that's one thing. There's more things. As she stands up and begins walking around this room and crosses the kitchen, probably goes into a walk-in closet of some kind. When she opens it, and we have a wide shot of the closet, the close interior, there is all kinds of things that she would wear, but also a bunch of male shirts that she holds, she keeps there for when he has to go back with these things in case duty calls.
So, Mr. Zex, as you kind of wrap up, things are in good places. Everybody's reported in. To quote Rihanna, bitch has got her money. It just doesn't sound as good when I say it. It's the whitest Rihanna quote ever.
Indeed, bitches got her money.
Bitches got her money.
Bitch better have her money.
Knowing that our turf is in good shape, can you give me a little idea of what you're thinking and what might be next?
I think as I'm chowing down on my Lucky Charms, hopefully wearing my bunny slippers. My agenda for the day is going to be available for Aurora. It is going to be check on Luna, and I think lunch. I'm feeling some.
Got a craving?
Sea lantern lunch.
Excellent. Yeah, a quick phone call to the house. Harley was available. She is somebody you trust, top dollar. I think this is probably not the first time where you've had a situation where there's a kid now involved, and we need to make sure that we have some people on staff that can babysit when needed to be babysat. And
I'm pretty sure it's not the first time this house has been used as a safe house, and
yeah.
the most flexible.
So Harley's super excited, so yeah, Luna's in great hands because of what you're doing and what you've arranged. If you're okay, I'll have you hop in the car and tell them the Red Lantern noodles.
Yes.
Beautiful. So let's cut back to the school. Where do we find Aurora and Tyler?
Well, we're not going to figure out anything if we don't talk to these kids. I'm going to at least have to bring a couple of them other than Victor in, just to make it not too obvious.
Sure, we've got like Odom's list and stuff in here too. So like anybody that we think might be matches, maybe I can go pull them out of class. Just gotta make sure that their paperwork's all in order and stuff like that. Miss Pena's got a couple questions. It'll be fine. It'll be great.
I mean, to be honest, half these kids already know who I am. So
yeah, you do have that about you, Miss Pena. You're kind of an upright and pillar of the community.
Whatever you say, Tyler.
See, this is why it hurts so bad when you wound me, because I'm such a nice kid, right? Right.
All right, serious for a second.
All right.
We are trying to figure out what is going on with Victor and with this global genetics, and things have already gotten a little scary and a lot real. You, despite what you believe, are a child, and I have a duty to protect you. So I need you to listen to me if shit gets bad.
Why are you acting like I'm the one who got shot?
Because I wouldn't have been able to forgive myself if you had.
Natch. That's why I'm not gonna get shot. Okay. While we're being emotionally like available here for just a second, and like we're not gonna do the Heckle and Jekyll routine real quick. I understand that like you take your job very seriously, and from where you're standing up on your ivory tower, like you're looking down at me and you're seeing a job. But Ms. Pena, understand that I mean this with all the respect that my 17-year-old as yet unemancipated ass can muster. I'm not the one that you should be looking out for. I'm careful, all right? I'm always careful. Because despite the better angels of your nature, you're not understanding the fact that every stunt I do is researched and practiced and shot in a way to make it look like I'm in a lot more danger than I ever am. You got your job. My job is doing dumb shit and walking away from it. So I'm going to be professional with you, and I'm going to understand where you're coming from. Can you extend me a little bit of professional courtesy too, man?
When has he been racist?
Tyler, you're not. You're not a job. You think I'd let you run around with me if you were just another one of these kids?
The word monkey or something, there's something like that, I'm not sure.
Yeah, no, maybe. I don't know.
You see any other 17-year-old knuckleheads in here with us?
You'd be hard pressed to find a 17-year-old could do the shit that I do.
You know what, guys?
No, you're crazy and you're reckless, and yes, you're incredibly intelligent, and goddamn it, you know what you're doing.
Well, I like this game.
Listen, Don't start with me right now.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
You
You're
have
right.
so
Professional
much
courtesy.
going for you. You have so much going for you, and that's why I get upset sometimes, because I don't want you to get lazy for a second and forget that. I want so much more for you, Tyler. You deserved to get the hell out of here.
So I got this piece of paper. Think about it. That's all I'm saying. So who's first guy on our list? I'll go get him and bring him on.
Go get Adam. I
Adam.
think he's a good start.
Adam. All right. Let's see. Hang on. I'm in my mind palace right now. Adam right now is in
Peterson Science.
Yeah. Oh,
Nope.
Nope. It's a B day. He's in science.
Yep. He's Peterson Science and with Victor. Both of them have Peterson Science second period.
Ooh. Keeping it smooth. All right. I got this. And like, I'm going to hunch my shoulders like I just got out of like something that wasted my time. And I'm like, Miss Pena needs to talk to you. Sorry. Like,
Well, so you get to Peterson's classroom.
just practicing it in front of Pena.
Oh, okay.
Is
Got
that the way that the way you want to go? Or like, hey, Miss Pena's got some paperwork.
The first one might actually work. I don't know. He knows who I am. He'll know why I'm checking in on him.
Cool. All right. I would get him. All right, let's go run the halls.
So you get to Peterson's science room, and it's got kind of that glass square on the door, right, with the diagonal pattern for whatever reason.
Yeah, the wire so
And-
it doesn't shatter.
Exactly, right. And you see Peterson up there wearing the same polo he wears every talking to the classroom.
And that class was why I'm divorced. And that class is why why I drink. And that class is why. God, this guy. All right, I'll knock and look apologetic through the glass.
So comes over, opens the door, get a slight whiff of BO and whiskey.
Yep.
Tyler?
Hey, Mr. P. I'm sorry to interrupt. Miss Penny needs.
No. Don't cut into the frog yet. Stop it. I'm sorry.
Oh no, please. Don't want any like frog slasher movie things happening. Well, if your back's turned for sure. Miss Pena wanted me to come and grab Adam out of your class real quick. She's got some questions for him.
Tyler, Adam's not here. Him and Victor haven't. I mean, like,
Are they
yeah,
absent?
like for 3 days they haven't been here. So
Oh, okay. All right. I'll tell Miss Pena. 3 days?
Yeah.
No.
yeah,
no
but
word
they
on
still
why?
are here more than you are.
Well, yeah, but I've got. Yeah, I know. Listen, we'll talk about that. 3 days. Okay.
I still
guess
don't have
you-
your essay on chapter 2.
What are we up to now? Chapter 6.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna definitely have some killer insights into the Krebs cycle when I see you next. Okay.
So he kind of pushes himself into the hallway and closes the door behind him. And he looks at you and he goes, Tyler, just turn something in. I know you already know all this. I just give me something so I don't fail you. That's all I want.
Crystal. Yeah. Thanks, Mr. P. I don't know. Just time kind of gets away from me sometimes, and there's stuff going on at home. You don't need the sob story or nothing like
I
that.
don't, Tyler, but like you could do all of this in your sleep. So just give me something so I don't fail you.
Okay. All right. Yeah. No, for sure. That's totally fair.
All right. And tell Miss Pena I'm sorry, but those kids haven't been here for a little bit.
Okay. Yep. Thanks.
Heads back in.
Good luck with the frogs. And then back to the nurse, like not at a run, but like at kind of like a little trot, I'm gonna poke my head in, and I'm like, Adam and Victor ain't been here for 3 days.
What?
Yeah.
But didn't Ezekiel see them at the coffee shop the other day?
Well, yeah, I didn't say they were sick. I said they weren't here.
I mean, yeah, other kids disappearing. Okay, neither of them?
Neither. Yeah, Mr. Peterson says the Brooklyn. Maybe, I don't know, coffee shop, or I don't know, the Red Lantern place. Oh, God. I would do terrible things for some Singapore noodles.
Actually, the Red Lantern's not a bad place to look. And Aurora's going to pull out her phone to get a hold of Vex.
What you said?
This is a... The kids we wanted to talk to apparently played hooky today. I think we need to go get some noodles. You in?
And you're pulled up in front of the noodle place, Vex.
Table for 2 or 3 is the response.
Aurora sees that, looks at Tyler. Any chance, if I don't take you with me, that you're staying in class today?
You want me to miss out on the part where you might need my help? I mean, me being so clever and whatnot, I figured maybe.
You're going to regret that so much, Aurora.
Don't get a big head.
Wouldn't fit
You're
anywhere.
still not
I need to go.
emancipated yet.
I know. We'll talk about that. Once you see how good a job I'm going to help you so good.
Mm-hmm.
You got no idea.
Table for 3 is the text that's sent back.
Yeah, and I think in contrast, we see Aurora and Tyler pile into your car, which is very different than the car that Ezekiel is sitting in. So Ezekiel, where do we tell our driver for the day to go?
So when she first asks where to, my face goes, because I'm thinking work, right? But I don't really want to go to work today. I'm going to the noodle place. However, I will arrive late.
Perfect. Vex, we're going to wait on Aurora and Tyler, or are you going to head on in?
No, I'm going to head in and order a drink.
So this place is a bit of a rail car. It's a long, thin building, and obvious where it gets its name because it has a huge red paper lantern hanging off the front of the door. And as soon as you open up the door, it's a beautiful assault to your senses, and it smells so good. And you open it up, and the right side is just a series of tables lining the right side of the wall, and the entire left side is an open kitchen. And you see a Vietnamese man, maybe 5'2", maybe 5'3", has a dirty apron on, late 50s, really emaciated, thin, but you can just tell that's the way he is. That is how he carries his skin. And the place is packed at 10:30 in the afternoon. It's not even lunchtime yet. And what's shocking is there's just him and another guy who's like 21 years old, and they are tearing up that kitchen. And with no difficulty whatsoever, it is obvious that they are serving at least 20 people at a time as you stand there. Find a seat, find a seat. And he just kind of waves at you.
I'm very certain I don't have any issues entering the room, making a presence, finding a table. Yeah, I very much want to pass by the kitchen, see what's going on my way to the table.
Yeah, and I don't need a
who I
roll
see.
here. You can see probably a gift. Maybe his wife gave him at some point. He's got this nice embroidered Henry Chang emblem on his apron, and he's just going at it. And it's imagine you in your position, Mr. Vex, a bit of a foodie. Just the freshest ingredients. The cleanliness of this tornado kitchen is unbelievable. There's 8 walks going with just 2 men working this. A kid, young kid, you look at him and go, I think you're supposed to be in school, but he is slinging noodles, grabbing these plates as they're coming up and serving people. Everybody's got plates in front of them. This place is a goddamn machine. And I think as we see Aurora and Tyler, and Aurora's parking the car, let's take a quick 10-minute break. So Tyler, Rory, you walk in. I think Vex, would you have ordered before they got there?
Beverage. But
Okay. So yeah, Vex has got a drink. Everything I described is the same. Tyler, you got like hit sideways by the I'm not really hungry, and then all of a sudden, oh my god, I could eat everything as soon as you walked in the place.
Yeah, like identifying the various different smells. Oh, they grind their own curry powder here. Oh, have you gotten the chili garlic prawns here yet? Oh my god.
Yeah, there's a reason this place is busy.
And I tipped the person who brought me my beverage very well already, so we're getting good service.
Just hovering around you in a slow orbit.
We've seen the expression on like the 3 tables near Vex slowly deteriorate as they get less and less attention. Like your glass of water, as the ice melts, he's refilling it.
Working real hard for that 3.7 stars on Yelp.
Exactly. Let's have a moment where the 3 of you are at the table and you sit down.
How did it go? Did you talk to your suspects?
The kids weren't there.
No dice, yeah.
They apparently haven't been at school for 3 days.
And like that's my gig, so like they're biting my content at this point.
Do they have a channel?
No.
Because you have a new subscriber.
What? All right, shout out to Vex on the next one. Mistress Vex.
Thank you.
Yes.
And I think only Vex clocked the Henry Chang because he had his back to you when you guys came in.
So you haven't seen like a small Chang wandering around or anything here, because my original thought was that we'd find them either here, and I'm hoping that it was here because hungry, or the coffee shop. So
The kid from the picture? No.
Well, it'd be a shame to waste the trip. Yeah, we're gonna start with the fried chili garlic prawn and Singapore noodles, and maybe the tom kha. And then what do you guys want?
Spicy 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
9?
Okay, white 9 or Vietnam 9?
No. Like 9. Like if you hurt me, I'll tip. I'll tip better if you hurt me.
He's jotting it
I
down.
think I've got the biggest smile on my face.
And he keeps turning to you. Are you okay? Do you have everything you need? Like in between while Tyler's talking.
Thank you, love. I'll hold up my glass, which is half full, and I will down it, and I'll just hand it to him.
We have to have our trademark Ezekiel entrance.
Yeah, you hear something like a slam on the door, like something's hit the door, and then it's a pull, not a push. Walk in the thing, and I'm looking slightly confused because it's what you would imagine someone who watched a detective show at some point, but is not. So I'm like kind of like doing the whole suspicious glancing around, trying to believe my own lies that I know what I'm doing. I don't. I'm just following on the only thing that we may have that is not the school, because it's not where it would go. But I think I see the gang right there, right?
You do, yeah. They're towards the back, and towards the back there's kind of two on the kitchen side. There is like a split cloth hang to kind of block visibility, but it's split in half, so people are walking in and out of the back of the kitchen to the front of the visible kitchen. And then there's a second one that says restrooms above it as well. So yeah, you guys are towards the back of the kitchen or back of the restaurant.
Okay, so definitely do that. And then approach. Uh, did Tyler see me? I see Tyler, right? So I'm gonna be hunched over, waddling towards the table, and sit by Tyler probably. Hey guys, what are you doing here? Is there?
I think the menu and a glass of water beat you to the table.
Yeah, I'm about to sit. Person comes in with a tray. There's a moment that I'm literally dancing around, spinning behind the back of this person, and then.
Gorge.
Oh, sorry. Yes. What are you guys doing here?
Well, I mean, lunch was the landscape.
Yeah, but you didn't call me. Why?
Why aren't you at work?
Work? We can't be.
No. Why aren't you with Luna?
Luna's safe, right?
Luna's okay.
She's safe, right? And I look at Vex.
And Bruiser.
See, so I can't just sit there, guys. I can just sit there and wait. I want to help.
Okay. Yeah, totally. We weren't trying to like cut you out or nothing, Zeke. It's just you had a night. Like we figured that maybe you needed some time to collect yourself.
I think
You
I'm
don't
gonna
have to stop, man.
Yeah, I want to lean over and grab Ezekiel's hand and just like, how are we doing today?
I think at the moment when Tyler says you needed a good night's sleep and such, I zone out. I literally pause way too long. There is no answer, and I look like a zombie, like. And then I feel Vex reaching out, and that's when I snap into attention. Yeah. It's good. Everything's good. Thank you so much, Vex. Breakfast was insane. It's just insane.
And
thank you.
Tyler, they've been watching after your mom. She's doing okay. She's sleeping now.
That's good. She could use break too.
So what did you guys find anyone here?
Well, I think it's a family business.
Yeah, we hang out long enough. All the Changs will be here.
Jesus.
And
Victor
speaking
wasn't
of
at
which,
school.
at one point we see a woman of the almost very similar age as Henry come through the back kitchen, and she's just got armful of like a bucket of prawns, and she kind of sets it down and she heads back to the back of the kitchen, and the look that she exchanges with Henry, husband and wife, obvious just with the look, and it's not a look of love, it's a look of immigrant husband and wife that have worked together in this restaurant.
For sure. All the love goes into the food.
Yeah.
Hey, so any luck at school? Did you guys get to talk to this Adam guy?
No, so apparently Adam and Victor haven't been to school in 3 days. That's why we came here, thinking maybe they had been hanging out, playing hooky.
Mixed bag though. We did get my blood. So
We need to dispose of that.
what? Like drink it? Like what do you?
No, like put it in a correct disposal container. I have something back at my office. Just put that in your pocket.
You have a blood disposal unit? We're gonna breeze right past why. You're not a vampire, right?
How many biohazards do you run into on a regular basis?
Wouldn't you like to know?
I really would.
I wouldn't. I'm gonna be just straight 100 with all of y'all. I don't want to know.
Why do you
I
get
do-
squeamish?
I do want to get to know these prawns though. So
Yeah. Food comes outstanding. I don't think Tyler meant to order for the table, but when all the food comes, everybody assumed that Tyler ordered for the table.
sure, fine. Yeah,
I
so.
think Tyler had every intention of punishing all of those things. And the woman comes down a few times from the back, comes in. The ballet happening behind on the other side of the wall, half wall between the kitchen and where you guys are sitting is pretty incredible. Honestly, the kid's pretty incredible too. He comes back, has the check, gives everybody a little business card that says Chang's Red Lantern Noodles, and he one punch, lunch is one punch, dinner's two punches. There's 9 of 10 punches on each one of the cards as he's setting him down in front of you.
But we're coming back. We're coming back so often.
I think a very generous pat on the hand. Well, thank you so much.
You'll come back.
Yeah.
Now, I thought there was a nice young boy that worked here last time I was here. Where's he at today?
Oh, yeah, my cousin Victor. Yeah, he doesn't like working here as much. Him and his dad, they, yeah, no. And yeah, I think plus he's kind of young, so like he only works on Sundays. He's at school now.
Oh, very well. Well, thank you so much again, love. So, Victor is not at school and not here. What do you think? Beans?
I could do a coffee.
How are you still hungry?
Hi, I'm 17.
Oh, yes, I was never a 17-year-old boy.
Pretty sure that he would have eaten all of this food if he could have.
That was the plan, but that's fine. We shared, and now we are bound inextricably by the code of lunch.
And I think that the maximum spice I handled without a face.
Of course.
Yeah. Oh, I've got the real cute, like eyes are all puffed up and everything, and definitely like snotted up a little bit. But I'm like, that was awesome.
So, with all the banter and shenanigans going on, Ezekiel, what are you doing during lunch?
I'm looking around for, well, I'm still on edge, even though.
That's what I was thinking. Yeah.
Yeah, because there's something I do want to ask. I go quiet for a while, and you're talking about, yeah, where can we go? Maybe we go to the cafe, whatnot. And I'm going to ask, do we know where Victor lives?
Why do you want to know where the kid lives?
I mean, if he's not at work and not at school, he has to be where he lives.
I don't know if I can. I mean, I do have a file on their family.
Right. We're chasing the lead, right?
So I'm going to give you guys a couple things here because I think that as characters you would know this. So no roles here. One, Ezekiel, I want you to have clocked 2 things. One, because now knowing that you had the "Where Does Victor Lives" on your head, you clocked that this was a 3-story building with a restaurant on the 1st story, and you clocked the residential above it. And the other thing I think you clock, and maybe this even what breaks you from your silence, is the look on the old woman's face. And it echoes to some of the looks you saw at the coffee shop.
Hmm. You'd say I get a vibe that this is one of these, family business / homes kind of deal.
Yeah, and I think first you clocked like, okay, residence above, this multi-use, right? Old building. And you come in there. Once you clock Chang restaurant, right? This is his parents' restaurant. There's probably a picture on the wall that has the mom, the father, and just Victor.
Well then. So I don't ask, do we know where he lives? I ask, so are we gonna talk to this guy or what?
We need to. Maybe if we can't find him, we can find his sister. He is a twin.
Victor.
Found that out.
What?
Yeah, he's got a twin sister.
And I look at Tyler's. What? Same. Wait, so does she go to school? What's?
That is a question Tyler probably couldn't answer.
Well, I mean,
Yeah, but it's like, have you ever heard of this?
yeah, Changs. There's two of them. They're
Okay, well,
kind of famously how twins work. Yeah, they're the same age and everything.
all right. Well, the point is, we are going to go upstairs and maybe knock on some doors, right?
I think you and I should stay downstairs. Why would the two of us be knocking on a random door?
I don't know what. And I look at Tyler again. Maybe you're bringing his homework. I don't know. What do kids do? We need to find some answers, not just sit around and wait for something else to happen. I mean, I said it before. This guy, we need to get some answers from this kids. Get ahead of the problem before someone else goes missing.
I think I'm going to keep leaning closer the more upset I see Ezekiel. Just
I think this might be a good opportunity to use one of my banked clues.
Oh, okay. What's our question?
What are we missing here?
Oh, let's type that in.
Okay, with the banked clue, I think I click it.
I think you should, yeah. If not, you might just be able to expend it. I'll give you the answer, whatever it does.
Use clue. There we go.
What are you missing here? I got to tie it back to the nurse's office. I think separate from the files you found, you find an attendance record for the whole school. And you notice that Adam and Victor's attendance has really gone downhill over the last 6 months, right? So just showing up less, still showing up more than Tyler, but not coming to school. And again, you know, once every 2 weeks they miss a day, then it's 1 day a week, then it's 2 days a week. And it's deteriorated where they're basically showing up 1 day a week. Because of the empty file you found behind Victor's file, you also look up Veronica's attendance record, and she has not shown up for about 8 months. So she has been gone, missing from school for about 8 months. And that clocks all together with some of the freebies I gave you, which is none of the family pictures in the restaurant feature her.
Is Henry, who's like in the kitchen, is that the dad?
Without question. Looking at all the pictures and everything, 100%. That is the father. And the older woman, based on the pictures, is also the mother. The one that's got that look that Ezekiel popped.
So this is kind of a draw. I've got a banked clue from like session 1.
Ooh, talk to me. Where did you pick that up? Do you remember?
Yeah, it's a web search on among my circles and fans and everything. It's essentially like the question I want to use is like, where's Veronica been? Because we were talking about the Chang family since way back when. Just getting like social media movements on the entire family. Like, is she still local in town? Was there like a messy split?
Yeah, so when
Like-
Aurora at the table kind of brings up that she's been gone for a while and, so on and so forth, maybe you pull your phone out, Tyler, and kind of go back to some of the open browser windows you had going on there. And
Is it fair to just ask what's Veronica's deal?
you find Victor's Instagram.
Ooh, yeah.
And you start flipping through it and you go back, and Victor is the kid you remember. Super bookish, right? Not an outcast, but just kind of did his own thing. But you could tell as you go back 8 or 9 months, super family kid, working in the restaurant and, new uniforms, and he's got, the red lantern thing that he was wearing at the coffee shop.
Yeah.
And there's a girl his age who you recognize as Veronica in there. And as around 6 or 7 months ago, she is not part of his feed at all. So the answer is she's missing.
She's missing. Okay.
Right. But then you go deeper, right? You find her Instagram, no posts, super post all the time.
Yeah.
She high academic marks, wicked into K-pop and stuff like that. And then all of a sudden, nothing. So 3 or 4 posts a day on her Instagram and then nothing.
Yeah. So, doing the phone thing and then check it. And I throw it down triumphantly, like it proves something. And I'm like, say hello to patient 0.
Well, I think instead of trying to look for Victor, we may need to be asking around about Veronica.
Do any of us besides Tyler recognize Veronica?
No. And Aurora, I'll leave that up to you to decide whether you've interacted with the Changs enough to have met Aurora.
No, I think that I have a file on their family because they applied for some financial assistance to help with the restaurant. So I had to get basic information, but I didn't have to talk about the children.
And your vague memory is tight family, doing their best, but doing okay. As a family business, running the restaurant. Tyler, you remember Veronica very tangentially because she was kind of invisible. Oh yeah, I think she was in my social studies now that I think about it. But I don't remember her saying anything, right?
Right. But she was always she was always kind of toward the front, right?
Right.
Yeah. No, we don't hang out. I was back left corner.
Shockingly, normal Victor was 10 times more social and integrated into the school than Veronica was, and he wasn't. But he was more than his sister.
Yeah. That's weird. It's
Well, there are a number of reasons why daughters get removed from family pictures.
Aurora is going to get up from the table because she's seeing an opportunity where Mrs. Chang has come back out of the kitchen.
Great.
Looks like she may be going towards a back room. She's going to try and catch up with her.
Yeah. So she's delivered something else to Henry and his assistant, and she's starting to walk back towards the back of the kitchen on that side. And you're right there. What do we say?
Carol, I'm not sure if you remember me. Aurora Pena.
And she slowly turns to you, and there's this weird delay. You can almost see the computer spinning circle on her forehead. And she goes, "Oh yes, I remember you."
We just had the best meal I've had in months. You guys are doing a real great job in here. I haven't checked in on you in a while. It seems like business is doing great.
Yes, business is good.
How's the family?
We're great.
Wonderful. You've got a son, right, Victor?
We need to go upstairs. And she walks back through the curtains.
Ooh.
I was standing right behind Aurora at this point. When the woman goes past the curtains, I kind of like tap on Aurora's shoulder and kind of like nudge, like,
Okay, come on. Fine. Oh, muted.
I'm gonna gesture to Tyler and I like.
And to give us a little bit of lay of the land, there does not seem to be at this part of the visible restaurant any type of like half door or anything. The only thing is a kitchen pass where Mistress Vex's servant de jour has been grabbing food. But there's no like half door or anything like that that allows us to get to the inside of the open kitchen, which is where this curtain was, where she just vanished when she said, we need to go upstairs. Can't hear you, Tyler.
Is she the only one leaving the kitchen?
She is the only one leaving the kitchen, Tyler.
Oh,
That's an invitation.
guess that's a we then. Huh? Unless she's disguising a mouse in her pocket. I think we're invited.
Well, no. And I want to make this really clear. And Aurora, you picked up on this. This was not an invitation.
Oh no, this is some hive mind shit.
Yeah.
This is the royal we.
For sure. Yeah.
What?
All right, cool.
Not gonna. This is the closest we're getting to anything.
I
Out of
say
nowhere,
we
Henry
plead.
slides in front of you and goes, how was the food? Everything was okay?
Everything was wonderful.
Clear the
It's so
past,
good
clear
to
the past.
see
We're very,
you.
very busy. Did you pay your check?
So good to see you.
Did you pay your check?
You know what? I gotta go do that.
Good noodles,
I-
tell your friends.
I'm not gonna wait.
I'll distract him if you want to push past.
Henry's Loki, my favorite character.
Because the moment she goes upstairs and we do the motion thing and maybe Henry approaches, I'm gonna flash up. I'm gonna blink upwards, step into the light, and just go.
All right, so let's look at our moves here, because this is good. I think which move we choose here kind of depends on what you're trying to accomplish here, Ezekiel. So is this a sneak around? Like, we don't want Henry or anybody else in the restaurant to see it. Is this a take the risk?
Probably. I'm not
All right.
exactly being stealthy. I'm being extremely fast. If someone can keep up with that, then sure. But it's about speed, not stealth. I want to
Let's
be
do
on.
a quick take the risk then. And let's
Yes.
take a look at your tags.
Yeah. Right now, it's about dance across the stars, hyper speed, and always
Yep.
one step ahead because I'm waiting for this moment.
Mm,
I'm gonna missed my mark because I am fatigued and tired. I'm gonna mark my also another negative, always tired, because I am tired. And I'm gonna mark my daughter because this is personal.
I'm with all of it.
Take the risk, right? So execute.
Yep. So you're gonna end up with 1 power here because we got 3 positive, 2 negative. Approve all. Let's see it. All right. I want you to start narrating what happens, and then I'm going to step in with my hard move.
Yeah.
So we see all of this going on. She vanishes behind the curtain. Walk me through what we see next.
Yes, Henry, there's this thing goes into slow motion crawl. Henry's coming out of the kitchen, is going to intercept Aurora. Aurora is having this moment like, Yes, the footage was nice, everything. Probably gonna turn over her shoulder. As she's turning over her shoulder, I'm already melding, turning into light, like splitting into a blur fractal and going behind her really quickly, like a slideshow of different frames of movement moving upward, super fast. If something's gonna happen in between, it can just literally cut me off or something. It just goes through the curtains.
I'm going to flash you to upstairs because I think that's when you realize that this back curtain leads to stairs to up there. Like we thought it might have like dishwashing and stuff like that. You flash in a blink, you're upstairs. And when time comes back and compresses again and becomes real again, you're against the wall at the top of the stairs with a very large butcher knife at your neck. And Miss Chang is looking at you and saying, "We want you to stop." So I think I need to face danger now. Which, of all the four of you, it seems like Ezekiel's really good at making this move.
See, Miss Pena.
All right.
And to be clear, Ezekiel, your feet are not touching the ground. She has got you by the back of your hair and is holding you up by the back of your hair with this butcher's cleaver to your neck, saying, "You need to leave us alone."
Okay, so I'm gonna declare my intent. My intent is to remove the knife and probably try to neutralize the woman by flipping her 180 degrees and hit the ground if possible. What is the thing? I'm gonna mark tags, right?
Yep.
Question: does the okay? I see. The mobility hit plus the attention hit 3 marks, and it. I guess that's the thing for the end of session type. Okay. So I'm going to. Well, I'm still powered by my daughter. Just a continuous action. I am still tired, so a negative there. Right now, I need to keep the line moving because this cannot stop me.
Very
This
good with that one.
cannot
That's
stop
a
me.
great pick. Yep.
I'm gonna crank it up because this is getting intense. I need to pick up the pace. I'm still moving super fast, or trying to, with my speed dance across the stars.
I'm not going to allow that one. I
Then it
think
goes
I
away.
think time has compressed and you have kind of shot your shot when it comes to that.
Yeah. So I think it's just those. It's
All
3
right.
of them. -1.
My daughter, keep the line moving, crank it up. Yep, I'm good with all of those and always tired.
Wow, my rolls are legendarily.
All right, so guys, the Sox's Origins graphic novel is finally finished. I've been working on this thing for over a year, and last week I finally sent it off to the printers.
I talked about the
Be available on
butcher cleaver at the neck.
So if you want to be notified when it goes live,
As soon as you feel the coldness of it, you no longer feel it. And that's what happens as it slices. So I'd like you to add a status, which would normally be /3, but because of the way you rolled, it's going to be /2.
one lucky person on the email
That is slash. Tier
So,
2?
Yeah. So, Aurora, you don't see any of this. It's behind you. But Tyler and Mistress Vex, what you see is clear the pass. Did you like the noodles? Talking to the 4 of you. Suddenly he's talking to 3 of you.
I got a quick question. Was anything achieved or on my end or nothing?
What was achieved is you're not /3.
Okay.
But she still has you by the hair, and she has now cut your neck. But not as deep as she intended.
I think my question was to establish, did I get to even try to move to the picture? Like what happened? Like I tried to move. she just sliced, and I stopped.
Remember that fruit you called us? Well, he gave me 10,000.
Yeah, I think we're talking split seconds here. Yeah,
Right,
you might
right.
still have there might still be a move to happen, but I think split seconds. The only thing you did was avoided getting cut as deep as you should have been cut.
Right. It's when you try to move and someone presses harder, like don't even. Yeah. Okay.
And this is not the grip of a 61-year-old woman.
Clearly.
Ex Tyler and Aurora.
I think that if Ezekiel is in pain, that's something I'm gonna just intrinsically sense.
100%. And where it's happening, which is upstairs. Even though you didn't realize that those were stairs.
Yeah.
I think if I may have, when the blade cuts into flesh, I probably do something like, guys.
You made a noise.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure I'm heading through the curtain up the stairs.
Well, I need to. Are we jumping the line?
We're finessing our way through.
So
I'd
this
to
is
try
the
to
point I was going to
convince-
make. I'm sorry, real quick, Aurora. The point I was going to make is there's no door. There's nothing. So we have to go over to get to that side.
Perhaps through is the goal.
Okay. All right. What were you going to say, Aurora?
I think that Aurora wants to try and convince Henry to leave us alone.
All right. Talk to me. Keep talking. Keep talking.
So what I'm thinking is, right? This mythos, she can sense someone's true path, and she's looking at Henry. And
I know where you're headed. I don't want to
Yeah.
roll here. Henry has no idea what's happening. You sense that immediately. Everybody heard what happened upstairs. Everybody heard her say, "We are going to go upstairs." Henry saw Ezekiel vanish. And what's crazy is that Henry is oblivious to all of it. Leave a review on internets. And he's just flagging you off. And you just, and again, no roll here, or you can tell he has no idea what's going on.
Henry, I just got to tell you, you have raised such a beautiful family.
He's walking away. He's busy. Thank
You
you.
have a great day.
But we've heard the cry upstairs. I need to know what's happening here. Mrs.
Here we
Vex,
go.
are you jumping the line?
I'm trying.
Mrs. Vex starts climbing over the half pass where the food's being served. Tyler, Aurora?
Is there an end to the counter to walk around?
Nope.
Or is it really
You're
just
not, it's over.
Pass through. Yeah.
it's just through? Well, if that's the only way through, then that's the only way through.
Tyler?
We're jaunting. I could scramble and everything and hardcore parkour my own way, but
Yeah.
this
Well,
feels like a thing that I need to be there and in the middle of it changing the game.
Yeah, what's crazy here is somehow Tyler was behind both Vex and Aurora, and as Vex and Aurora are climbing over, Tyler's at the bottom of the stairs already.
Mhm.
And you're looking up the one flight of stairs, Tyler, and you're seeing what is happening to Ezekiel right now. So I'm going to go with you right now.
Cool. This feels bad because also she's a 61-year-old woman, but I think I might be hitting her with everything I've got.
Oh my god.
Oh, that's interesting. That's interesting because I don't think she's ready for you. She is focused 100% on Ezekiel. This is not a go toe to toe. No, I agree.
Yeah.
I think this is 100% hit with all you've got. Could
Okay.
not agree more. She has no idea and was not even contemplating you showing up.
Yeah.
Love this. Let's do it.
So this is one of those things where I'm going to mark a hole in the world. I'm going to mark. I know a shortcut.
Well, hold on. Before we go to tags, can you tell me what we're doing, and then let's go to tags.
Sorry, I did this out of order. So what I'm doing is, instead of taking the stairs, I'm going to go to the other place, and I'm going to ascend parkour style up into the scaffolding and rafters over top of where she is.
Beautiful.
And then I'm going to do basically a mistletoe drop kick from the top rope, and drop directly down onto her heel kick first.
Got it.
Hardcore parkour.
Yep.
Hole in the world.
Yep.
I do a shortcut, and I see right through you.
Perfect. Ooh, power 4. Good Lord.
We needed it.
Yeah. All right. So you get to choose one.
So I'm going to take the secure position. I'm going to control collateral damage. And I think I'm going to...
Well, so I'm sorry, real quick. So first thing is you give the target an appropriate status of your choice with tier 4.
Right.
And then you get to choose one. So as you come through...
Oh, right. Gotcha. Sorry.
Yeah. So a couple things I want to do real quick. You're going up to the 3rd floor. Or, to the 3rd floor, because you're going up the flight of stairs, right? What does their master bedroom in this railcar townhouse look like on your side as you
horrifying.
Get up there?
So horrifying to say the least. I think it is, if you could imagine, like every chicken bone and every prawn shell and every like feather and beak and toenail, just it is an abattoir, but all the parts that could be digested have already been digested, and all that's left is just the refuse. And it's a diseased mind has like created basically a taxonomy of every inedible part of every animal that's ever been served here. So that's what we're seeing, and that's what I'm climbing. And I'm going to shower for a week after we're done here, but right now Zeke is in trouble, so I'll risk it for the biscuit. As far as juice or status here,
so and it's 4. What is the status we're going to give Miss Chang?
So I think it's actually going to be 5, because I'm going to get her good, and I'm hoping it's unconscious 5.
Unconscious 5. Perfect. I'm going to narrate this from Aurora and Mistress Vex's perspective. Aurora and Mistress Vex, now 2 people have vanished, right? So like Ezekiel's there, Ezekiel's not there. Tyler flips or does something that doesn't make a whole lot of sense, other than the speech you got earlier, Aurora, about how Tyler has practiced. Tyler just says that he's done this before. He vanishes behind the curtain. The 2 of you finally work your way over in your most normal human way and split that restaurant curtain and look up, and you don't see what Tyler saw. What you see is Ezekiel holding his neck, seated, as back against the top of the stair. Tyler standing over, legs astride, a unconscious Mrs. Yang, and that butcher's cleaver tumbling down the stairs to your feet.
I think when it reaches us, I'm gonna stop it from spinning with my. Wow.
Clear.
I'm holding my neck. I'm like, oh, nice save, man. And then
Fist bump. Like try and hold it together, but like You cannot leave a buddy hanging.
I love that Ezekiel's the crash test dummy of this group.
I'm just gonna look over at Aurora like,
Aurora's gonna grab a clean kitchen towel and run up there to go and put something on this cut because she has no idea how deep it is.
Yeah.
All right. Can we go in there?
Guys, I just ninja kicked an old lady.
Okay, fuck this old lady. She'll kill me.
Can I check for a pulse?
She's alive. Tyler accomplished exactly what Tyler was trying to do, which is to knock her out, and that's exactly what happened.
there's no subtlety here.
Yeah, no, mission accomplished.
She's not dead. You're not a
Good.
murderer yet.
Good. Oh my god, I just totally boned Victor's mom. Oh god. Oh, he's never. We weren't friends. It's fine.
Phrasing, my friend.
Yeah, boned her on the head, like head. Oh, come on. You know what? Look.
It's
And
okay.
I wanna
Take a
put a-
breath.
Let me put a small detail in here. None of this was quiet.
Right.
Between
Yeah,
even just the butcher knife, the butcher cleaver.
Yeah.
And by instinct, Aurora and Mistress of X, you're expecting Henry or even his assistant to come through. Nothing. The 4 + 1, all 5 of you are alone, undisturbed, despite the huge amount of noise you just all made.
Yeah, I'm gonna rush Aurora through the curtain, like do a little smile and
Law abiding.
pick up the butcher's knife, like heavy sigh
Yeah.
as I walk up the stairs, very, very precisely. Subtlety, my friends. Patience.
I'm gonna indicate where Zeke is bleeding.
And I'm mostly looking at Zeke. In fact, I'm gonna grab his chin, even if Aurora's like, you
Suturing.
have back up now.
Yeah, I saw.
And I think there's little nail impressions. Just
You did great, man.
Yeah, come on. Let's go. Let's fucking find out what's going on in here. And I'm struggling to stand up or whatever, but I want to keep moving forward.
and I really, really don't want to let you up, but I'm going to.
Tyler, what are you doing? This was something.
Yeah, I'm like,
You don't make a habit of kicking old ladies, right?
no, this is new and different for me. Like for me, the other place has always been a way to get in places I'm not supposed to be and out of places that, people want to keep me. I've never used it to hit somebody before. And now like it feels different, right? 'Cause when you're just passing through, but there for a second, I was part of the other world and I came in and so there's a reek that is sticking to me.
Yeah, and I also feel like, Tyler, there was a half second where you were stridently above her
Yeah.
as you finished this move, dominating her the way you did. And now suddenly you're back,
Yeah.
and there's a frail 61-year-old woman who cannot be who was holding up Zeke just a second ago.
No way.
You just kicked the shit out of us, this old woman.
Somebody's mom.
Yeah. Oh God, they're gonna be fitting me for a pyramid head soon. I'm like I'm still standing over and everything, and like there's so much stuff that's happening all the time. But like hands up for just a second, like I'm so sorry. I'm gonna look for something I could fold together for like a pillow or something under her head.
You find a off the couch cushion, which
Yeah,
is right
okay.
on the other side of the upstairs. You grab that and you slide it under her head. And so Vex, we're scolding Zeke. Zeke's bleeding. Tyler is dealing with the fact that we should not let him go to an old folks home. Aurora, as you ascend the stairs, I think there's two things you notice. Either Henry or Miss Chang love taking pictures. Because between what you saw downstairs and what you're seeing in this apartment is just every inch of every piece of wall that doesn't have a cabinet or an appliance on it or a piece of furniture is covered with framed pictures. To be more precise, a third of them are framed pictures. 2/3 are empty frames. And then you also see in this type of rail car, if you've ever seen this type of rail car apartment, these townhomes where they have the living quarters on the second floor and the bedrooms on the third floor. Typically there's a master and a one more bedroom, maybe usually it's just the master, it takes up the third, and then any other secondary ones. There is a door and it's open. You can see the sink. That's the bathroom. There's a second door closed. And then oddly across from that is a third door with some sort of like half chinette case in front of it. Something you would put in front of the wall to showcase your wedding china, but it's blocking that door. We're going to go to credits. We have a lot to talk about. So before we get into all the nitty gritty and the higher talk, let's talk about geeking out. So geeking out during the credits, who has got something? There are three questions is how has the crew grown this session? Which character had the most meaningful interaction with your character this session? And which of your themes is under the most strain? If it collapses, what new aspect will show up in its place?
I mean, not my character, but I think there's a really obvious one there.
Talk to me. Can't hear you, Tyler.
So definitely had a moment with Miss Pena in the
So good.
in the office there, where we got a deeper look into the way we regard each other. There's a lot of biting at each other that is reframed just from that conversation, and I would like to forego one of my hurt points with Miss Pena in favor of a help point, because I think that there is a newfound cohesion there.
We had a moment I felt like where I feel like there's a certain level of enjoyment that Aurora and Tyler have with this banter, right? With this maternal relationship that the two of you have. And that just vanished for just one moment. And it was initiated by both of you kind of at the same time. Get rid of one of the hurts. No question. Absolutely no question.
I would almost say adversely. I think Aurora needs to add a hurt with Tyler for
That makes
this,
sense.
because the hearing that she thinks he's just a job, that cut to her core.
So I think that's a hurt that you get from Tyler. I agree. And what we're going to want to try to do is think about moments where that comes into play, right? Because it's easy to come up with the helps, but it's important for us to think about the hurts, right? So when the way that Tyler reframed things and kind of corrected you, which is kind of been your part of the relationship, but he kind of straightened your ass out a little bit.
Yeah,
We'll have to keep that in mind going forward. Yeah.
100%.
Can I answer another one?
Fine, Sean. Like you're at the table, like you're a player.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
So, which of your themes is under the most strain? It's grow the channel. I haven't been filming anything.
Oh, that's interesting. All right. So, grow the channel is a logos.
Mhm.
So, if you were to lose that at some point, what do you think it could possibly unleash?
I think if I forget that I'm supposed to be growing the channel, I might realize that the only way I get attention is if maybe I start hurting people.
Oh, that's so good. That's so good. What is your situation right now on that theme card for grow the channel?
We are currently one attention to
Okay.
crack.
Ooh, 2 crack. Holy shit. Okay. Super interesting. Super interesting. Yeah. Oh, I love the idea of the stink of that side.
Mhm. I might, if it does crack, we might see summoning instead of
Yeah.
Rage.
Any other geek outs? Let's transition to thoughts, stars, and wishes. I want to start this time. And the 4 of you have watched our shit enough to know that this is really a big compliment. This is some of the best I've seen on this channel. As a complete cast, everybody had moments, everybody shone, everybody pushed the spotlight to each other. Like this was, I feel like a master class on how a table plays a game. And I was really lucky to be here for all of it. So like literally every single one of you did everything. And in the future, if I were to like talk about like, this is how you play a game, this is an episode I will reference. So hats off to the 4 of you, like really impressive stuff. There was the hard stuff. There was engaging with the mechanics. There was taking the time to think about who you are and who each other is. Like absolutely outstanding. Absolutely outstanding. So thoughts, stars, and wishes, starting with DK.
Ooh. Thoughts. I continue to just be in awe of the tags system. Being my first interaction with City of Mist, the character building, this has just been such a cool thing to see it unfold and, figure out how do all of these tags work? How do they interact with each other? And seeing it just expand and really flesh out, and then with team tags and the crew tags, I just this is such a cool system. It's very, very different than anything I've ever played, and I just adore it. So that's my thoughts. Stars, I don't want to beat a dead horse here, but that scene between Tyler and Aurora was
So good.
just like I could feel my heart just like the twinge, like I know you see me as a job, and like oh, the
Holy
devastation.
shit. Talk about pulling out the big caliber gun there.
Yeah,
damn,
that
Allie.
was gorgeous. I just
Oh,
the emotional devastation, that's why I'm here. So thank you. Perfection. Wishes. I hope we figure some shit out instead of just more questions. However, I love the anticipation, so maybe we don't. Maybe we just keep getting more questions.
are we getting close to frustration?
Maybe.
Yeah.
I think there's still enough kind of general threads we're grasping at, that it hasn't narrowed into frustration, but we're getting close.
We're dancing. Yeah.
I think as a character, Vex is really frustrated with Ezekiel. That's where the frustration, like, I'm trying to keep you safe. I'm here to help you. Like, just stop it. Stop it. And maybe feeling a little irritated that he keeps putting himself in danger while I'm trying. Like, I literally have people watching his daughter. You know, I've got people watching Tyler's mom. I probably have people watching Peña's bearded dragon. Like, it, and the fact that they're all putting themselves at risk and not letting me be in control is
Ooh.
that is a
Yeah.
hard thing for Vex. So I'm excited to also let Vex be a little more pissed off. Yeah, I think that's about to happen.
I feel like we're on the edge with Vex as well, right? Where you were absent when Zeke got shot. You were a half second absent when Zeke got slashed. And where I feel this is what I find super interesting about Vex is, and not the obvious way, control is a big part of Vex. And not in the obvious way. It has to do with the turf and the logistics and the safety and the way that you've put things into place. Like, and that is everywhere in your life right now, except here.
Yeah.
Which is super interesting.
I am the best at this. I have built this empire from the ground up, and you people
Yeah.
throwing wrenches in this.
Yeah, that's really, really good. How about for you, Allie? Thoughts, stars, and wishes?
Well, Sean and I were actually talking about this on the break, but I love how well this table has like built. We all have threads in these characters for each other and for you, Craig, to pull. And like I love playing games like that. It's kind of how I've started framing the way that I create a character in anything now. Is like, how can I give everybody else an opportunity to like poke at me?
Yeah.
And how can I find opportunities to poke with everybody else and find things? And it's one of the reasons I like playing games like this, is being able to come up with crazy connections and things. So I'm so enjoying that.
I'm with you on that, Allie. It's about discovery, right? Like, I want to give you all the tools to help me discover Aurora. And I'm going to try to give you the tools to discover Vex and Ezekiel and Tyler. And I got to tell you, the buildup that we had in one of the key moments tonight, the interaction between Tyler and Aurora, that was built in session 0. And we have watched over 3 sessions this lead up to the fact that happened in 5th session, episode 4. It's why it totally made sense. It's why DK and I were both going, oh my God, this is so fucking good. Right. And watching Arturo change his facial expressions on each phrase coming back and forth. That didn't spontaneously happen. That was both you and Sean being very generous with each other all the way up to the moment it happened. So could not agree more.
No.
What are you wishing for?
See angry Vex. No, I also want to figure some shit out. I think that Aurora is not quite at the edge, but is barreling head first towards really this, like, are we doing the right thing? Am I leading these people into their own deaths?
Yeah.
Or are we actually like doing something good here and solving something and fixing something? So I'm looking forward to exploring more of that.
The scenario we're playing is based off of V for Viral, which is something you can buy. It's third party. It's fantastic. Go get it. I read, maybe 15 or 20 different mysteries to try to decide what to start us with. We just participated in the moment that made me pick this one for me, which is that idea that this mother is incredibly dangerous and incredibly feeble at the same time. And this, like, we culminated to the moment that maybe not the reason that we're going to have a great time, but this was the thing that made me go, this is what we're going to do first, because it was this incredible contrast of at some point they're going to encounter Victor's mother, who is incredibly dangerous, and a feeble 61-year-old woman. And we've gotten tastes of that with these teenage kids, but like this was the moment where I feel like the four characters at some point are going to go, holy shit, like what is happening right now? And as far as you guys getting close, you're a lot closer, I think, than you might fully realize. Like you're right there. You have figured out 80% of this. I'm pretty confident we're going to be rolling into the finale very soon. If not next episode, the episode after that. You guys are a lot closer than you probably realize. Sean, thoughts, stars, and wishes.
Thoughts. I continue to be just over the moon with how this runs. You know, I have tinkered with City of Mist in the past and found that it skirts the line between Fate and PBTA. Yep. And I've always it's not Fate enough for me, and it's not PBTA enough for me, and so my brain is in that weird like liminal space, right? And so it's very easy for me to lose a thread when I'm running it. But this has been actually really fun and interesting.
Good.
As far as thoughts over the mystery, I am so excited to move that china cabinet and see what's behind that door. I need that so badly. As far as stars tonight, Craig, that was a perfect place for a paint the scene.
I'm glad.
I thought that was very well handled. And I love a mechanic that you can just like carry in your back pocket anywhere you go. And Arturo, thank you for throwing yourself headlong into danger. I think that is one of the coolest things that a player can bring to the table, is the not just willingness, but the desire to play dangerously is so cool. It does make me feel very bad for Zeke that our friendship seems to be you start bleeding and then we go to the shadow realm, and that sucks, man. I'm sorry. But Arturo, you are killing it, man. As far as wishes, I want to move a china case. Like I want to move the china cabinet. And I kind of want to have a moment with Mistress Vex, because I just struggled with inflicting pain, inflicting violence, and it has left a slick on Tyler. And so I don't know a whole lot of people that I think I could have that open, earnest conversation with. But I think that Vex might get me.
I am smoking what you're growing, because there's a couple things that tie together here for me, right? Which is this moment, this violent moment that you just experienced after kind of like just shouldering so much violence on the other side there. But there's a parallel thing that's been happening, which we've all seen, which is this Vex is Aurora understands and respects you. And quite frankly, Aurora loves you. Vex sees you as you see you, right? There's a maturity bridge that Vex puts out there that you guys, again, have built up from fucking session 0. And like, oh my God, I didn't even make that connection till just now. Like that, yeah. There's a Vex Tyler moment that's going to...
It's cool. I've got an angel and a devil on my shoulder.
Yeah. And
you guys are engaged in warfare over the soul of Tyler.
I don't think it's a battle.
Oh, it's
I
not.
just, yeah, I
It's-
think it's just two sides of
in the-
Tyler. Like,
in the
there's
same way.
Tyler maturity arc here.
There is no such thing as you cannot point your indicting finger at the concept of good and evil in the real
Yeah.
world. All you can do is point to the various shades of gray where they blend together, and Tyler is stuck, like all of us, in this weird
So
world of
interesting.
meat.
So interesting. Last but not least, Arturo, thoughts, stars, and wishes.
Kind of hard because everyone already said everything. But all right, thoughts. System. I'm really enjoying the system. The fact that, and this is something I've been trying to wrap my head around, how to leverage the system to paint the actions and the character actions. So this time, I definitely went with all of the weaknesses anytime I did anything, which kind of
Very
like
smart.
obviously messes up the mechanics of the role, but I don't care because it paints the action. It gives it character when you're saying, okay, I'm doing this, but I'm being affected by this. I'm also
Yes.
doing that, but it's also broken by that. Let's see what happens. That's a lot of fun because you get to have that process every time you do an action, and you make it very conscious.
And there's a backdoor reward for that, right? With the attention by calling in the weaknesses of your things, you have the chance to improve them, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm enjoying that a lot. And now for stars, well, we know what the gold star scene was, but I want to point out the other thing, which is I'm gonna give a star to everyone on this table because beyond the characters, as players, you are all excellent people, and the way it shows is that you care and love not just for your character, you care about all of the other characters. Every time someone is doing something and it's in a scene, I can watch all of you being there, listening, and being actively emotionally engaged with it, and it feels amazing. And I
Great
thank
call
you
out.
for that opportunity because this is what makes the table special. It is the connection between the players beyond anything, right? And I'm enjoying that a lot. Wishes, I too want to see what's happening with this mystery, but I'm going to add the fact that I, at some point, need or crave a quiet moment with any of the other characters. I've been lone wolfing it a bit, but I
Yep.
would love to have a normal, non-confrontational, explosive moment with just a person just talking about exploring our characters' thoughts and feelings. So look
What's
forward
funny to me
that.
about that, Arturo, is that more than any character, I think Ezekiel could have a meaningful one-on-one conversation with all three characters.
I mean, I'm so yeah, I'm at the edge already. This is
Yeah.
why I think,
Which is why I
I'm
love the
gonna-
Vex grabbing. Right?
Yeah.
How telling was that? Was just like, what the fuck are you fucking like? That was a wonderful moment, DK. Wonderful moment. All right, so going one step further, and then I'll let you guys go. At the very meta level, table, no characters, observing. All four of you have run games. All four of you have played games. What the fuck is going on? Who has
hive mind
thoughts?
of some kind. That's the only.
What a
thought
fucking excellent question. My thought immediately, like I scanned through all the various mythological things that I have in the back of my head, and like there's so much that points me toward either the concept of like colony organism, right, or something like self-replicating computer virus or something like that, and just having that as a not a vestige, what do you call it, a mythos, is such a cool idea, that if it's not that, I'm going to steal it and use that some other way.
Yeah, my first thoughts are always like, well, I'm a Star Trek nerd, so the Borg. It's the Borg.
Borg. It's the Borg.
Yes.
I think we made a joke of it last time, but what if it's the heroic spirit of the algorithm? right? They're all
Oh,
like
yeah.
melding into the some teenage
5 stars on
warrior.
Yelp. Yeah. Oh God, what if it's Yelp?
Oh no.
The spirit of Yelp.
Mythos is the Mythos is swipe up. Yeah,
We're gonna have to fight DoorDash, guys.
you guys got a lot of information here, which I think is going to be interesting to watch the 4 players digest, which was the first time we've seen a different demographic affected by what this thing is, whatever this thing is, right? It's one thing to see all these teenagers are missing, teenagers in the coffee shop, suddenly Miss Chang, right? The wiping of the daughter is interesting.
God. Yes, I need to know more about that.
Yeah,
Give me
and
Hermione Granger vibes. The which she obliviates parents.
right, and Henry's oblivious, being oblivious to all of this, and I really wanted to press that, right?
Okay, follow me through on this. The idea, like the concept of the queen bee, right? Because we have the hive mind thing. It seems like Henry's only work, like, is only there to be a drone in the restaurant, right? And like the hive doesn't like competition, so if there is more than one queen born, like, they battle for dominance.
I mean, there is a Borg queen. Just
That's
saying.
true. I mean, yeah, that's true.
But I think I like picking up where you're going with that. Because if the twins potentially both queens in this situation, only one of them can continue on. Although alternatively, the computer virus idea is also very fascinating, because what if that's like deleted file?
Ooh.
Veronica's in the trash can.
Ooh.
Veronica's too.
Recycle bin.
Recycle.
I mean,
Correct.
it's an evil twin,
Data.
right? So
Oh, the evil twin.
Evil twin. Maybe
Man, the
Veronica's
Iron
actually
Mask,
behind it
maybe?
all.
yeah.
Maybe there was never a Veronica.
So I'm going to
What?
close tonight's game session with something that Sean threw out there, and I don't know if it was a throwaway or not, but it was just like Sean just randomly goes, "I think we found our patient 0."
Yeah.
So it's super interesting. I love you guys. Howdy, friends. Thank you for watching. All our content is archived and organized in playlists on the Third Floor Wars YouTube channel. Check it out. And if you could like, follow, subscribe, and even set your notifications to this channel on YouTube and Twitch, we'd appreciate it, and it'll make sure that you catch all of our content. I talk with creators, designers, and experts across the gaming landscape in every episode of our podcast, Tabletop Talk. Open up your favorite podcatcher and search for Tabletop Talk from Third Floor Wars. Support your creators. They make the content you love, and it's your support that makes it happen. If you want to help us, go to Third Floor Wars on patreon.com, and you can help us for as little as $1 a month. Thanks again. We'll see you next time. Take care.